Elon Musk's X has alleged in a new lawsuit against New Delhi. New Delhi. On Thursday, Elon Musk's company X filed a lawsuit against the federal government for allegedly blocking information on the microblogging site by utilizing the IT Act. The Karnataka High Court has received the matter. The X contested what it described as arbitrary censorship and illegal content restriction in the plea. According to the news agency PTI, it sparked worries over the center's interpretation of the Information Technology IT Act, namely its application of Section 79(3)(b), which X claims breaches Supreme Court decisions and impedes online free speech. According to the complaint, the government is avoiding the formal legal procedure specified in Provision 69A by utilizing the aforementioned provision to establish a parallel content blocking system. Companies have a clear legal foundation to act according to Section 69A of the IT Act, which permits the government to request material removal for reasons of national security, public order, or sovereignty. On the other hand, businesses contend that Section 79(3)(b) is ambiguous, requiring platforms to determine what information is prohibited and leaving them vulnerable to legal action or criticism. Instead of assuming what is unlawful, businesses often use Section 69A as a defense, contending that they should only be held accountable if the government specifically mandates the removal of information. This transfers accountability to the government, shielding platforms from legal dangers and charges of prejudice while guaranteeing adherence to official orders. The Supreme Court's 2015 decision in the Shreyas Singhal case, which established that material may only be stopped via a valid judicial procedure or the legally stated path under Section 69A, is in conflict with the government's present strategy, according to X. What is Section 79(3)(b) of the IT Act? Because it causes legal ambiguity and compels them to delete information even when it's unclear if it's prohibited, social media businesses worry about Section 79(3)(b) of the IT Act. The social media companies claim that because of the ambiguous meaning of knowledge of unlawful material, they are afraid of litigation, which causes them to over-censor and stifle free expression. Additionally, the legislation puts a great deal of pressure on platforms to monitor billions of postings every day, which is difficult to do technically. Additionally, social media companies have filed a legal challenge against the government's Sahyog portal, which was created by the Ministry of Home Affairs' Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center (I4C), to handle takedown requests under Section 79(3)(b) and facilitate direct communication between law enforcement and social media companies. Asserting that the platform is a censorship tool that coerces businesses into removing information without adequate legal review, X has declined to allocate an employee to it. According to the complaint, this is just another effort by the government to control internet speech without consulting the courts. Elon Musk's X sues Indian government over alleged expansion of censorship powers. Musk is allegedly getting ready to introduce his other well-known businesses, Starlink and Tesla, in India. Thus, the legal dispute comes at a crucial moment. Elon Musk's social media company, X, previously Twitter, has filed a lawsuit against the Indian government, alleging that the Ministry of Information Technology has illegally increased its capacity for censorship. New Delhi has allegedly created a parallel system for material suppression that circumvents existing legal protections intended to protect free expression, according to the complaint, which was filed on March 5, 2025. A fresh censorship battle in India sees X suing Modi's administration for the removal of material. Elon Musk's company is arguing against the government's expanded powers to allow easier removal of online content. In a new lawsuit against New Delhi, Elon Musk's X has claimed that India's IT ministry has illegally increased its censorship powers to facilitate the removal of internet information and given countless government officers the authority to carry out such instructions. The lawsuit and the accusations are part of a continuing legal battle between X and the Narendra Modi-led government of India about how New Delhi mandates material removal. It also occurs as Musk approaches the launch of Tesla and Starlink, his two major projects in India. India's IT ministry is requesting that other departments utilize a government website that was developed by the Home Affairs Ministry last year to issue content blocking orders and for social networking firms to join the website as well, according to X's recent court filing dated March 5. According to X, this system lacks the tight Indian legislative protections for material removal that mandated that such orders be given in situations like threats to public order or sovereignty, and that came with close supervision of senior authorities. A laptop screen with the X logo and a phone screen with Elon Musk's X account. Elon Musk's X value rebounds to $44 billion purchase price. X said that it is working to overturn the decision, claiming that the government website establishes an impermissible parallel mechanism that results in unrestrained censorship of information in India. X's court documents, which are not publicly available, were first mentioned by the media on Thursday. A judge in the Southern Karnataka State High Court heard the matter for a short period earlier this week, but no ruling was made. The hearing is now scheduled on March 27. The Indian government and X, previously known as Twitter, were at odds in 2021 over X's failure to abide by court orders to censor specific tweets about a farmer's protest against government policies. Following formal public condemnation, X subsequently cooperated. However, its legal appeal to the judgment is still pending in Indian courts. In a court petition, Elon Musk X claims that India has increased its censorship authority. X further claims that officials may request removal without any protections. India and X have previously had tense ties. Reuters, New Delhi, March 20th. In a new lawsuit against New Delhi, Elon Musk's X has claimed that India's IT ministry has illegally increased its censorship powers to facilitate the removal of internet information and given countless government officers the authority to carry out such instructions. An ongoing legal battle between X and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's administration about how New Delhi requests material to be removed has escalated as a result of the lawsuit and the accusations. It also occurs as Musk approaches the launch of his two major projects, Tesla and Starlink, in India.